I've never had a Dre beat in my career.
Say what now?
No, seriously.
Say what now?
Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of spicy topics to cover. One from Joe Budden, who recently picked J. Cole over Eminem in a Best Rapper Alive bracket by Complex. And the logic behind his choice is quite hilarious, because in the same breath, it didn't apply to Jay-Z versus Nas, and Joe's getting roasted right now accordingly. More on this in a bit. Today we also have more from Game, who made some bold claims about Dr. Dre, and it's not going well for him right now on the internet, as receipts are all over the web to prove his claims wrong, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. But first, I know it's getting repetitive right now, but it's another milestone for Eminem, this time for cleaning out my closet that just went platinum in the United Kingdom. It seems like every day there's something new for Eminem, so much so that from time to time I see some users drop comments who think I create these records. You know, like I could alter the RIAA, BPI, IFPI or Spotify database, but oh well, thanks for the compliment. And on a side note, following Kanye's recent antics, we now see texts like this pop up on Twitter. More rappers like Kanye West and fewer like Eminem. And you might be wondering what this is about. Well, just check this out from the same account during the Super Bowl performance. This is proof Eminem hates America and everything it stands for. So you know where that came from? It's got nothing to do with rap music. Moving on to the main topics today, a clip surfaced on social media that shows Game make huge claims about Dr. Dre in his continuous quest to downplay Dre's contributions to his career.
Didn't do any beats on the documentary.
Wow.
But I didn't say he didn't oversee it.
He definitely oversaw the hell out of it. I was there.
You want Dre to oversee anything, but as far as like doing a beat for the documentary, no. And I've never had a Dre beat in my career.
Wow.
And again, with all the influence and all the appreciation that I have, for Dr. Dre, the fact is the fact.
And so far, it's not going well for the Game. Fans are pulling up clips of Game caught in 4K, downscaled to 480p, where he talks about getting beats from Dre.
That's what you benefit with the motherfucking Dr. Dre beats. The motherfucking Dr. Dre beats.
Notice how Game also claimed Dre wasn't in any of his videos.
But it's a Dr. Dre executive produced album, but people just don't understand the underlinings and how the business works. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I've never had a song with Dre on it and Dre been in my video. He got, Snoop has a ton, M has a ton.
Well, How We Do, that is actually produced by Dr. Dre, features Dr. Dre in the music video, same with Dreams, and this has got many confused. So who produced How We Do, thinking emoji, to which a user responds, Dr. Dre, who is featured in the video by the way. Dr. Dre was the lead producer on 6 songs and overall worked on 8 songs as seen in the liner notes for the documentary, and Game has been getting blasted for these claims. Still so bitter about the Super Bowl, laughing my bum off. He was hurt, especially seeing 50 there. If he was hurting before, it got worse because 50 ended up winning an Emmy for that performance. And since the receipts are all over the internet, some reacted, damn, the capping getting illegal at this point. And some added, the Game is a parody rapper if you pay attention. He just does his best impression of good rapping, he ain't ish. And more, Game needs professional help with the hurt he's got bottled up. Everyone knows Dre has done a lot for him, but he's more consumed with what Dre hasn't / won't do for him. Well, going back to reports, perhaps Dre would have to clear his debts for him to go back to giving Dre credit. And here's one to sum it up before we head to the next point. Man is the biggest crybaby in rap history, and perhaps the only GOAT list he's making, the greatest liar of all time. Moving on, before we dive in, we need to take some time to marvel at Joe Budden's Stan arc, as in just a couple of years, he went from idolizing Eminem to downplaying his impact, all because Eminem's been cautious of snakes penetrating his circle. So it came as no surprise that during a recent Complex bracket, mind you, Complex is the same outlet that posted the article that included a statement about how Eminem's music did not age well, so all around, it's no surprise here that in the first round Eminem vs J. Cole, Joe Budden picked Cole over Eminem and added,
And Cole's last album to me is Chef's Kiss. Yeah, I haven't gotten that from M in a little bit.
Of course.
But more was on the way as he took some time to explain why he doesn't think Eminem is top 10, and we got the tired old narrative.
I don't know if Eminem is top 10.
Really?
It hasn't aged
You don't think it's
the greatest.
Really?
I think only his classics have remained classics. And for me, that's the first album and Marshall Mathers LP.
2 verses were enough for Jay-Z to beat out Nas, and in the final round, Jay-Z versus Kendrick Lamar, Joe Budden chose Jay-Z as the best rapper alive. Seeing as Jay's last album dropped in 2017, and the albums he released before that were often considered inconsistent by fan reception, Joe's getting called out now. Putting Jay 2 verses over what Nas has been doing is sick. Joe contradicted himself. The standard used to take down Eminem suddenly didn't apply to Jay-Z when he was up against Nas. Another adds, bro, I love Hov more than Nas, but come on now, LOL, Nas should have won that first round based off their reasons. He has 3 amazing consecutive albums, and Jay had 2 verses, LOL. And over on Twitter, some hilarious reactions followed this. Wait, you mean the same rapper that disrespected M for years, then begged M to stop dissing him, doesn't like Eminem? Didn't see that coming. But over to you guys, share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.